Charles out on the campaign trail. Today in Gorham, he announced the official start of his general election campaign. Our Christian Harsa joins us now with more. Hi, Christian.
Hi, Amanda. Charles is running to be Maine's next Republican governor on being the change that Augusta needs in order to be put back on track. He blames many of Maine's problems, high energy costs, high taxes, and government waste on one-party control. Electing him, he says, can correct those issues.
One-party government has utterly corrupted the state I love and that everybody here loves.
Repping his experience as a federal investigator, Bobby Charles says electing him elects change in Augusta.
In a one-party state, there are no checks. If it were all Republican, there would be no checks.
He says he will create checks on corruption by hiring up to 100 state investigators and forcing audits.
I will initiate an era of open books, transparency, accountability, and renewed trust in government.
Charles reemphasized many of his top goals, including lowering Maine's income taxes.
Pledge is $1 billion the first year, and then let's get it as close to zero in 4 to 8 as we can.
First on the chopping block is a new 2% tax on those making $1 million or more a year. He also wants to lower high property taxes, which he attributes to the legislature passing laws that fall on the costs of cities and towns.
With executive power, I can start to do that, but we have to roll back all these mandates, which, by the way, the towns didn't want.
Also contributing to costs, electric rates. Experts say Maine's reliance on natural gas is behind most of the price hike Mainers have experienced. Charles wants to get more natural gas into the state to bring down prices.
Put some pressure on the Massachusetts governor to allow us to just finish up the Constitution pipeline so that we get cheap natural gas into this state.
In addition to investing more in hydropower.
It is profoundly mismanaged.
Rebuilding trust is the cornerstone to being Maine's next governor, according to Charles.
Put simply, the state government is profoundly out of sync with the people of this state.
And Charles says he can change that.
And I need you. So let's get it done. Let's restore integrity and trust to Maine.
All these policies, Charles says, would help turn Maine into a state that he says people can afford to live in rather than be priced out of. Voters have less than 3 months to decide if they like his pitch. In the studio, Christian Harsa, News Center, Maine.